What you have right now, this is the time to start something with it. This is the time to start. You were looking for a white-collar job and God gave you skills at hand. Go do something with your skills. The job you're looking for and applying and believing God and exhausting your faith on is somebody's idea. Somebody started it as a business. You can start yours as a business. You never can tell how far it will go. I came to challenge you. There's something about you have not done yet. Remember, your potential is God's investment in you that have not yet started producing results. I believe this is giving somebody a direction in life right now. Yeah, it's giving somebody a direction in life right now. It's time for you to stand up from your bed. Take a move. You have a car. Go use it for business. I know you're a first class degree holder. That's fine. You have a PhD. That's fine. But you see, your certificate is not going to answer to the demands of life until you start producing results. Can I tell you something real quick? And I think I'm going to repeat this at some point again. Listen to this. Until you're meeting a need, you remain a man in need. Until you are meeting a need, you remain a man in need. You're praying to God to meet your needs, and God says, I have given you something that will meet other people's needs. You're sitting on it. So this is why in the King James version of this verse I just read to you, this scripture I read to you, it said that the master said to that servant, you wicked and slothful servant. Wicked and slothful. I kept asking myself, excuse me, why did he say he's wicked? He never did anything wrong. Remember I told you that there's a question out there that you an answer to. There's a question out there that you an answer to. Every problem you see right now in the society, somebody is roaming the streets. Somebody is roaming the streets and does not even know that he's the solution to that problem. Could it be that there's something somebody is dying of right now? A condition somebody is dying of right now, that you have the solution. But because you've not sat down to tap into what God has put inside of you, you still think it's too small. You still think it's infinitesimal. You still think it's not relevant. You still think it's not strange. Everybody has it. You still commonize what God gave to you. I came to tell you, stop there. Stop commonizing what God gave to you. There is no to you anywhere. Can I tell you something about the wisdom of God's creation? He does not make duplicates. You are so original that there's no duplicate of you anywhere. If you don't stand up to what God put inside of you, there's a tendency He's going to give somebody else an ability. Can I tell you something real quick? In the case of Elijah, watch this. Elijah at some point was tired of doing the work God called him for. He was tired. He was fed up. He was under so much threat and he was giving up. He threw his hands up. Guess what? For the remaining part of Elijah's ministry, God had to ask him to appoint 3 different people to complete it. For the remaining part, what only he would have been able to do in the remaining part of his life, needed 3 other people to accomplish. This is how authentic you are. This is how irreplaceable you are. Listen to me, guys. You are absolutely irreplaceable. I know this does not sound like the theology that we hear today. You know, people make statements like, you are not the only one. If you don't do it, God will bring somebody else. That sounds like a fact, right? God does not run out of men, but the honest truth is, from His divine plan, you were the one assigned to do that work. If you don't stand up to it, then He would have to raise somebody else to do it. It will amaze you to know how many people, it will amaze you to know the selection process that will have to be adopted for people to find, for this world to find a replacement for you in just one area of your specialty, of your gifting, what God has put inside of you. One. There is no other person on the surface of the earth that has this exact set of skills that you have. You are absolutely unique, absolutely original. And can I tell you real quick, the best place to use what God has given to you is for Him. The Bible said, for all things were created for His pleasure. You want to know where to start from? Be born again. Can I tell you the truth? Not being born again is outdated. Not being born again is outdated. Trust me, it's outdated. Forget what goes on in the world today. Not being born again is outdated. Connect back with your source. Let God begin to guide you into how to tap into what He has put inside of you and make a huge difference in your world. You are not the statistics. You are not just here to make up the number. You are here to make a difference. This world should know somebody like you went through this world. You were here. You here leave an impact that even after you're gone, it will still speak for you. I encourage you. Don't bury your gifting. Don't bury your gifting. Don't let the world system make you feel that because you're not pretty enough, because you're not educated enough, because you came from one part of the world, you think you're not good enough. No. Well, for whatever reason you think that what you can produce is not standard enough, just like this servant. He said his master is high-tasted, and he kind of felt like he was not good enough to produce that much excellence. He felt he was not good enough to produce that much excellence. There is no reason for which you should not be productive in life. There is no reason. There is no reason. There is no reason. There is absolutely no reason. So I came to challenge you. Somebody's waiting to hear your song. Somebody's waiting to hear your poem. Somebody's waiting to see your drawing. Somebody's waiting to see your design, that your fashion style. They're waiting to see it. Don't die with what God gave to you. Don't bury it. Do something with it. Wow. Thank you for being part of today's broadcast. I really appreciate the fact that you could come up in here today. If what I've said today at any point struck a note, something within you that propels you, that compels you to make a change, to do something about your life, I encourage you, don't just enjoy this content. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, drop a comment. I want to hear from you how this is a blessing to you. Share this with some of your friends. Share this with your children. Some of you are watching right now. Your children need this word. Sit them down and let them watch it. Let them see this. I believe that's a seed being sown in them. It will germinate. It will produce in them a desire to make a difference in their world, to do something with what God gave to them. Until the next time I come your way again, my name is Chris Eden.